Welcome back, my delinquents. I saw this one. I don't think I read it fully, but it seemed interesting. What is with the weird trend of people falling in love so easily? I'm not here to judge anyone, but whenever I meet new people, real life or online, some of them suddenly tell me they have feelings for me in a time span of like 2 to 3 weeks of knowing each other. I'm just being nice, not even flirting, just laughing a lot and slowly opening up and talking about serious topics too. I'm listening to their problems, yada, yada, yada. Normal stuff. That's when I feel like I have to stop talking to them because they're either become toxic, jealous, or want to talk to me 24/7, disrespecting my boundaries and privacy. This has happened several times in the past few years. This sounds stupid, but it really is bothering me so much. I just want to make friends. I also don't want to sound arrogant or whatever. I think there's people who have the same issue. How do you handle this? All of this made me cautious when it comes to interacting with others. What a shocker. Yeah, I do think some people do have obsessive attachment where they think falling in love with someone really quickly is like love, but really it's very face value. Hey, I would say this has happened to me 2 or 3 times where I've like known someone a couple weeks and then they're like, I like you, or I'm in love with you, or they like want to talk to you all the time and they act jealous around you and you're like, bro, I barely know you. I see nothing wrong with this post. What do you mean you see nothing wrong with this post? Exist. I'm positive it's happened more than 2-3 times to you. I can't remember them, honestly. They're just the 2 I remember. You think there's nothing wrong with falling in love with someone in 3 weeks? Or you're saying what he's saying, nothing is wrong with it? Yeah, see, that's the thing. I would say it's more of a person that's... I think it's a young thing. Like, falling in love with someone so quickly. 'Cause it's like a crush. You go along with your crush instead of finding out if you love them. Yeah, that's the thing. I think this is a reasonable approach. And struggle to build real connections to people. There's the loneliness. I think it's a whole mess, yeah. I will get to think it takes experience and time to realize what a real connection is to someone. I would definitely agree. To be fair, having feelings for someone isn't the same as being in love. Fast to truly know them. Exactly. I think that's what a lot of people confuse. Liking someone or having a crush on someone isn't the same as loving them. Yeah, another connection is just a click away on social media. This happens to me a lot, sadly. It gets toxic way too fast and all you want is to make friends. I have the same problem. Setting boundaries, clear and communicating is super important. You feel like someone is getting interested straight up as what's the intention behind the friendship they're aiming for. DC. I usually send a message and say, I'm not free enough to talk about this. I'm not free enough this. Same with someone tries to flirt with me. I'm always like, bro, I don't like to be flirted with like that, bro. With a friend. And I set it up straight. True, social media has a lot to answer for. I'm telling you, bro. I've done the quick attachment before. Yeah, it takes time to learn why you do that. Some people also take basic human kindness as love. Oh, they must love me, when some people are just nice. Yeah, I thought this was like just an interesting kind of topic of like how overattachment has kind of gotten, especially on the internet. And I feel like this is rife in VTuber spaces, anime, and just that stuff in general. Overattachment to strangers, expecting a lot from friends, and that kind of stuff. Because I think a lot of people ruined friendships hoping to turn them into relationships. And it's not worth it. Overattachment is not fun. Yeah, exactly. Like, I've been younger, I've had an overattachment to people, especially people I think are my close friends. It's very hard for me. Like, I do get upset when they like move on with their life and you don't see them anymore. It's hard to to get past that kind of stuff.
Lights till the body shines so bright. Clumsy hot flood holds her crown, busting sassy folks she's found. The ears perk up a purple sight. With a smile she takes the fight. Buns and balls won't break her stride. Caring heart she won't hide. Hot to justice, heart so pure. In cases, that's for sure. Plus the sussy with a wink till the comics bad guys sink. Glitch alarms and switching screens. A virtual world, no in-betweens. Pure in touch and iron will. Bad guys shiver at her thrill. With a crew she's never alone. Virtual balls break every stone.